Warning: the following video contains amateur chess content. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another rapid chess video. Today we're going to be playing some 10-minute games. We're sitting at 9:43. I've been playing a whole lot of e4 lately, so let's just play e4. Not sure what we're going to do. We can go Italian. We can go Vienna. We can go Ponziani. Let's either do Italian or Ponziani. All right, let's go for the old Ponzi. It's been a while. Hopefully they play d6 at some point. Okay, so I know there's some kind of trick here where I can just ignore them taking my pawn. I forget kind of how it goes, though. I think I need the bishop here. Yeah, I need the bishop here. So if bishop's here and they take my pawn, I can threaten mate, and that's a lot of arrows. If the bishop's here and they take this pawn, queen here threatens the knight and threatens mate, so they have to address the situation. So just sucks because I can't do it right now, but maybe we'll be able to. I'm just going to give up the pawn. I'm going to give up the pawn and try to get the bishop here as fast as I can. Okay, now we push. Now we push. So they kind of just played into the Ponziani here. So I get tempo on the knight and then I recapture. That's a move I might have not seen before. Then we get the bishop out. Yeah, now we just block with the knight, I'm pretty sure. Yep, and we're okay with that. We got the BBC. We got the big boy center. I think, isn't this move just crushing? Maybe even more crushing now. Or no, actually that kind of prevented it. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's think about this. I can do a couple things. I can push this pawn, threaten the knight. I can push this pawn and I think threaten the knight still. But I kind of like having the protection here. I think this is pretty safe. Is the knight? The knight's almost trapped. Let's just play this. I've never seen someone put the knight here in Ponziani yet. Okay, they're going to sack, it would seem, which is insane. So I guess all the more power to them. We can take with the pawn or we can take with the knight. I think both are fine. We also have a check, actually. Does this just straight up... Doesn't trap the queen because the knight can come back. But I think I have to play this. Yeah, now we can just take this pawn, I think. I think we just take this pawn now. Alright, I kind of want to keep the pin. But I don't really know if I can. I don't really know if I can. Don't want to get too behind on time here, but we are totally winning. If I drop back, he's just going to play this. Yeah, so I'm really not sure, but I'm looking at like this right now. I really don't want to give up the bishop, but I mean, I'm not seeing too many great moves. I'm not seeing that many great moves. I mean, we can drop it back, but let's just take because I don't want to waste too much time here. Okay, this pawn's protected. He does have a check. So maybe this to stop the check from coming in. But then he's got this move. Yeah, not too many great ways to defend. I could just like move the king, but I need to get the bishop somewhere. Like that's kind of priority. Oh, I'm down so much time. He's going to give this check. It's just a matter of how dangerous is it. I can't put the bishop there because then he just wins it. I don't know. Let's go here. He's probably going to play this and just get tempo, but wow. I recorded a game right before this one, and I don't know what's going on, but okay, that actually helps me, I think. Yeah, I need to get the rook here. Let's not overthink. I don't know what's happening in the openings because I feel like I'm playing like good, like damn near theory. Like that's exactly how you're supposed to play a Ponziani. Um, However, it's just not working out for us. Okay, so what about here? He takes, I take. I think this. Then he takes, I take with the rook. I don't know. This is super, super sloppy. Um, that's not what I expected at all. What about this? But is there any reason for me to be giving up my own queen? I don't think there is. I don't think there's a reason. What about this? I could even give a check. Let's give a check. Okay, I'm totally winning. It's just a matter of if I can make the right moves in the right order. So take. I really don't want the queen to get off that diagonal, but then we do have a check. We do have a check. If I play this... No, I'm just hanging my bishop. I gotta just take. Gotta just take. We are gonna have a check coming, at least. After we capture this pawn. And then, okay, what the hell? Is this the move? Oh gosh. Is that the move or is this the move? If this, then this. And I guess if this, he doesn't have that luxury. So let's give this one. Man, this is a tactical scrap right now. Yep. Okay, now we just win the queen. No, we don't. Shit. I felt 9 million IQ for a split second. This? I think this, because we hold any checks that he has. I think this makes sense. Oh, I thought we won the queen there. Forgot he could just take. That was super annoying. Okay, he hung his queen. Beautiful. Beautiful. We calculated that out. We knew. Now I think just this. All right, no reason to overcomplicate. I have this check. I think that's got to be it. I also have this check. That might be more useful. Rook here. He can just run though. So I guess this at least. Oof, I don't know what the move is here. Okay, so this check, we cut all this. So he's probably going to go here. And then if I give this check, he can just like tuck himself in over there, which I don't really like. Oh, what about this check? That's got to be the better one. Yep. Okay, now maybe rook here. We still hold this, and this pawn holds the knight, so I don't really know how he stops checkmate here. The bong cloud, baby. King was safe on f2 the whole time. Okay, that I actually did not consider in the slightest. That's really, really annoying. Is it almost worth sacking a rook? Or do I just do this? I think this. I don't know. It might have been better to sack a rook. Knight's got to stay put, though. Knight is literally pinned, so knight can't go anywhere even if it wanted to. Now this. And then this is mate, yeah. Or no, it's not. Actually insane. It might just be worth sacking a piece at this point. Take. Yeah, let's just sack. We're up a whole queen, so. I mean, if you do that, then I can either just do this, or I can discover check win a rook. Just keep giving checks. This is mate, right? Or should I just do this? All right. We got it done. It was a little messy, but we got it done. So we're back over 950. Makes up for the terrible display of chess I put on before this. But both videos will probably be coming out. This one will be the win. The other one will be the loss. I want to get into the habit of posting my losses. This is an amateur chess channel. No one's watching this expecting me to win every game. So I haven't been uploading much this week just because I've been on a downswing. I haven't been getting good games. So I'm just going to start uploading almost everything. Like, unless I get mated like that guy, then that one's probably never seeing YouTube, but but you kind of get what I'm saying. It's more important just to get the videos out than try to impress people who aren't going to be impressed with 900 elo games. Anyway, game review. 90.3%, so we played a fantastic game. We played like a 1700. The opening and the middle game were both great. Happy to see that. Let's start the review. We played e4. Opponent responded with e5. Got our knight out to f3. Went for the Ponziani setup. This is the key moment of the Ponziani. So if they take here instead of the free pawn, you push this to get tempo on the knight because it's defended, and then wherever they move the knight to, you just recapture on the next move. So now we got the BBC. They gave us a check, blocked with the knight. Now we got the straight up Brazzers BBC. We got the biggest big boy center on the internet. They made this pawn push, which looks like it stops my attack, but it really doesn't. We kicked the knight. They sacked their knight like an absolute madman. We took back. They took our pawn. We gave this attack. I almost said check. We attacked the queen. Only moves to block with the knight unless you want to lose it. Then we took the pawn. It was best to tuck the king away. But he ended up being pretty safe on f2. So if I was playing a better opponent, they probably would have exploited the king being on the square. But we did just fine. Contemplated on taking the knight for a while because you don't want to give up bishops. But we did take. And we were close on where to put the queen, so we almost had the best move. We should have went one square further to d5. They attacked our central pawn, brought the rook to the middle. It wanted this check. Let's see why it wants that check. How does this work? Why don't they block? I mean, any 900 ELO player is just blocking this on the spot. I'm assuming if they block, then maybe we have this and we attack the queen. Really don't know. It doesn't tell us, so the world may never know. We brought our bishop out, just applying pressure because he tried to unpin. Queen in front of the king is a bad idea, especially when there's a rook. So he was trying to prevent disaster from happening. This was the wrong move. We should have just went for this and then pinned the bishop to the queen pretty much. So a whole lot of inaccurate moves. We gave a check. Yeah, this was the pivotal moment. All right, so we would have been Magnus if we would have played ED6. Let's see what happens. Hold on. So I take, oh, it's not going to show. Hold on. All right, so I take, why on the next move are they not taking my queen if they're already cooked? Because they're not in check, so you would assume that this, right? You would assume if I didn't take with the bishop that this. I don't know. Gave this check, best move. They ran. Best move. I thought we had forked the queen and the king here, and I guess we would have if the rook was on d1, but they took back. Put the rook here, protected by the queen. They gave this check, which we calculated was a square covered by the knight, so they just completely didn't see our knight here. Took the queen. They gave this check. Knight right back. This knight is really the star player here. We probably would have lost this game if we didn't have this piece. Shielded our king, protected by a pawn, and it also covers the whole second rank. The only file that's open that's not protected by my rook, so they would have had some counterplay down the d file. So MVP is Mr. Knight here. Yeah, okay, so we tried to find the best check to give for a while. We were between this, and then last minute, before I made a move, we found this check, which was the best. They should have just given up the rook. Or not given up the rook. They should have blocked. At which point I think we would have played this move and just been completely okay. If they played this and then we played this, if they take us, we take and we just fork. So they were cooked regardless. Yeah, then we were threatening mate in 1 with rook to b1. They pushed the pawn. We probably could have just sacked. Yeah, the computer's just screaming for the sack. So we thought about that, but we wanted to try to be smart. Yeah, then we just got in there. We just got in there, and then we finally sacked the rook. He didn't even take. Oh, and we actually just had mate in 1 there, which I missed. Queen takes a7 is just mate in 1. So forgive me, but we got it in 3, so. yeah, if you guys made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching. We're trying to claw back to 1,000. We're getting close. We're getting close. We got to like 1,008 was my peak, and then I plummeted all the way back down to like 907. So we lost almost 100 elo. We're getting it back slowly but surely. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, if you don't mind doing me a favor, comment what your guys' elo is. I'm really interested in what my viewers' elos are. I'm assuming that I'm probably on the lower end. So it would just be interesting to get to know kind of your guys' skill level and all that stuff. So yeah, go ahead and just throw your elo down in the comments. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.